All great things must come to an end, but these games saved the best for last.
One way or another, it ends here.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 video game final stages.
I must make amends to these young people.
Just to be perfectly clear, we're talking about the last level of a game, and we're not talking about final bosses, nor are we talking about the ending, because those are for completely different lists.
Sounds like a long shot if you ask me.
Once again, for the sake of diversity, we're limiting our picks to one game per franchise, and these are final stages, so expect spoilers to pop up in quite a few entries. Number 10, Halo 3.
Come on, Spartan, go, go, go!
Kicking off our list is the dashing escape off the self-destructing Halo. After prematurely lighting the Halo ring, causing it to slowly implode, you have to ride your way back to the ship while the whole place literally falls apart, all while Arbiter provides cover fire from the remaining flood. You have to make sure not to drive off the collapsing structure, while listening to the franchise's epic score, helping to signify the end of the trilogy. Still, it seemed weird that a monumental FPS trilogy would end with a driving section, hence why it's only number 10.
This whole ship's going to hell in a handbasket. Those things are breaching our hull from every direction. Get out there and fight, soldier!
Number 9, aircraft carrier Crysis.
Nomad, the flight deck's overrun. We need to get off this ship. Hurry!
You probably knew that the game wasn't really over because you were still playing, but that doesn't make this level aboard the aircraft carrier any more intense.
Bring it on, you sons of bitches! Come on!
Once all hell breaks loose, you have to navigate the claustrophobic hallways and save the ship from an alien attack. With water flooding the various sections and aliens tearing through the walls, you get a pretty good sense of that panic feeling. Number 8, Act 4, Diablo 2.
May the light protect you and the powers of heaven shine upon your path.
Some people might describe final levels as being absolute hell, but in this case, it's very literal. To confront the Lord of Terror, you must venture into his sanctum in the very depths of hell itself. What makes this last section so memorable is the build-up. After crossing a river of fire, you enter the final sanctuary and have to release 3 seals before you can finally face the titular monster himself. Once the last seal goes, the ground shakes and you finally hear Diablo's voice, letting you know that the final challenge has begun.
Not even death can save you from me.
Number 7, Cradle, GoldenEye 007. An old classic, this level gets you moving right from the start with the alarm sounding, signaling that the very antenna you're standing on is about to align itself. After that, it's a game of cat and mouse as you have to chase down MI6 traitor Alex Trevelyan while he constantly lobs grenades, takes potshots at you, and taunts you the entire time. Just like the film it's based on, the finale takes place on a narrow platform as you get to shoot Sean Bean off the side, making him fall to his death. Man, he really does die in everything. Number 6, Citadel, Half-Life 2. This level threw quite a few curveballs at you by making you lose all your regular weaponry as you entered its confiscation chamber. However, you get an upgraded version of the gravity gun, which finally lets you grab the one thing you couldn't before: other people. This is a massive power trip, only slightly hammered by Big Brother wannabe Dr. Breen talking to you through the monitors on your way up, trying to change your mind.
I am nothing if not pragmatic.
Good luck with that, buddy.
I have laid the foundation for humanity's survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves, but as something greater than we could ever imagine.
Number 5, The World That Never Was, Kingdom Hearts 2. For a game which featured Disney characters, Kingdom Hearts sure had several dark settings, one of which was this dark city, filled with black skyscrapers and lit by a heart-shaped moon. As its name implies, this world was made of nothingness, and its inhabitants, an organization of black hooded figures, wished to become whole by acquiring other people's hearts. And that's not even taking into account all the other story details happening all at once. So many that it's impossible to describe them all in such a short time.
Here you all are.
Let's just say that things really come to a major climax here.
Sorta makes you wonder why we are scared of the dark.
Number 4, Rainbow Road, Mario Kart series. No matter which Mario Kart game you're playing, there is one universal truth. The last track will be a colorful but precariously placed road. Overall wondrous effects and the ever-present possibility to plunge off the edge is always certain. Whether you're on the barrier-free SNES original, the super long N64 version, or, well, pretty much any other incarnation of this track, you'd better be ready to bring your best driving skills here. And you're probably going over the edge at least once. Number 3, Eggmanland, Sonic Unleashed. This level got its place on the list for being quite a difficult stage. It requires a lot of practice and impeccable timing to be able to get through it. Here, you gotta switch back and forth between normal and Werehog Sonic throughout this dark amusement park. As normal Sonic, not only do you have to deal with the sensory overload from tight turns on the running paths and traps galore, you also have to ride down a half pipe in a robotic foot. Then, as Werehog Sonic, you have to deal with ledge-grabbing jumping sections across treacherous locations. We hope you're not too eager to see the last cutscene, because you will die quite a bit here. Number 2, World 8-4, Super Mario Bros. For our younger viewers, this may seem like an unusual choice. But for those who played this classic game, they'd know it as a fortress of doom where the biggest danger is the time limit. You have to navigate through Bowser's maze to find the correct pipe to go down. But take a wrong turn and it takes you back to the start. The level tests you on everything you've learned in the game up to this point, from finding the secret coin blocks to dodging flying fish and even performing in an unexpected swimming section. This is the textbook example of how to do a final level right. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, The Suicide Mission, Mass Effect 2.
It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down to this moment.
Topping off our list is Commander Shepard's heroic assault on the Collector base.
Oh, shit!
The whole game is built up to this very moment, and its outcome will vary on how well you prepared, as, once again, the level tests everything you've learned.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
If you send a teammate to do a task they can't handle under pressure, someone will definitely die.
Sorry, Shepard.
That is a fact. So, if you're planning on transferring your progress to the third game, you'd better get to know your crew very well. After all, it's not called the Suicide Mission for nothing.
Jacob!
Do you agree with our list?
How did I know you were gonna say that?
What final level really prepped you for the final boss?
Can you name even one thing? I thought not.
For more deadly top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.